You move through life so effortlessly without even realizing how many people are mesmerized by you. Your looks have me constantly thinking about you, and I can't help but wonder if you'll ever know the impact you've had on me. You're unaware of how your beauty shines, even in the simplest of moments. It's your unawareness that keeps me drawn to you, making you the person I can't get out of my head. You don't need to say a word, because just being near you has me lost in thought. Your looks, your energy, the way you carry yourself, all of it makes me think of you endlessly. Every time you enter the room, it's like the world slows down, but you never seem to notice. Your unawareness of your beauty is what captivates me the most, leaving me thinking about you long after you're gone. You think you're invisible, but to me, you're the most noticeable person in the room. It's in your subtle beauty, your quiet grace, and how you never seem to realize the hold you have on me. I watch you from afar, and you don't see how you light up the room just by being there. Your looks have me thinking about you more than I should, and I wonder if you'll ever know the depth of my thoughts about you. You're so unaware of how captivating you truly are, and it's that unawareness that has me constantly thinking about you. Your beauty is effortless, and it lingers in my mind long after you've left. You don't see it, but every time I look at you, I find myself getting lost in thought. Your beauty is so understated, so natural, and it's that subtlety that makes me think about you constantly. You're unaware of how your looks have captivated me, but I can't stop thinking about you. It's in those quiet moments when you think no one's watching that I see you at your most beautiful. You think no one notices you, but to me, you're unforgettable. Your looks, your presence, everything about you has taken over my thoughts, and I wonder if you'll ever know how much you mean to me. You carry yourself with such quiet confidence, unaware of how your beauty affects everyone around you. I think about you more than I care to admit, but it's your unawareness that makes you even more captivating. You don't need to try, because your natural beauty is enough to keep me thinking about you all the time. You're unaware of it, but you've captured my heart with just a glance. You're so unaware of how your presence lights up my world. It's in those moments when you think no one's watching that I find you most beautiful, and I can't help but think about you constantly. You're unaware of how your beauty impacts those around you, especially me. I think about you constantly, even when I try not to, because there's something about you that I just can't forget. You don't see it, but your beauty is what keeps me hooked. Your unawareness only adds to your charm, making it impossible for me not to think about you long after you've left. You're so unaware of the impact you have on me, and that's what makes you so irresistible. Your beauty is effortless, and I find myself thinking about you even when I know I shouldn't. You think you go unnoticed, but to me, you're unforgettable. Your looks, your smile, and your unawareness of it all have taken over my thoughts in ways I never expected. You don't know it, but every time I see you, my mind fills with thoughts of you. Your beauty is so natural, so effortless, and it's that unawareness that makes you even more irresistible. You're unaware of how your presence affects those around you, but I notice. I think about you more than I should, and it's because you have no idea how captivating you truly are. You don't realize it, but your beauty is always on my mind. It's in the way you carry yourself, the way you look at the world, completely unaware of the effect you have on me. You walk through the world so effortlessly, unaware of how many eyes you capture. There's a quiet power in your beauty, a magnetism that pulls me in every time you're near. It's impossible not to think of you long after you've left the room. You carry yourself with such grace, not realizing that every time I see you, my heart skips a beat. There's something so captivating about the way you move, the way you smile, and how you don't even know the effect you have on me. Sometimes I watch you from across the room, and you don't see how your presence changes everything. It's in those quiet moments when you think no one's looking that you take my breath away, over and over again. You're unaware of it, but your very existence has me lost in thought, wondering how someone could be so effortlessly beautiful. It's not just your looks, but the way your energy fills the room, making it impossible for me to look anywhere else. It's in the way you laugh, the way you turn your head, and how you never notice the stares. You're a mystery, a masterpiece, and it's your unawareness that makes you even more alluring. I can't help but think about you constantly. Every time I see you, my mind races with thoughts I can't control. You move through life without realizing the impact you leave on me, on others. But every glance in your direction reminds me of just how deeply I've fallen for you. You don't know it, but every day you leave me wondering how someone can be so naturally captivating. Your beauty isn't just in your appearance, it's in the way you carry yourself with such quiet confidence, unaware of the effect you have on me. It's in the little moments when you think no one's watching. Those are the times when you are the most beautiful to me. Your unawareness of your allure is what keeps me coming back again and again just to see you. You have no idea, but your very presence sends waves of thoughts through my mind. You don't need to do anything special. Just being yourself has me thinking about you more than I care to admit. The way you look at the world, unaware of the impact you have, makes you even more irresistible. I think about you all the time, wondering if you'll ever know the power you hold over my heart. You walk through life with a kind of innocence, completely unaware of how you take up space in my mind. Your looks, your smile, even your silence, it's all engraved in my thoughts, and I can't shake you from them. You don't realize it, but you're the person I think about when I wake up and when I close my eyes at night. There's something so captivating about how you don't even know the beauty you carry with you every day. You think you blend into the background, but to me, you're the main character in every scene. Your presence is always the highlight of my day, and I wonder if you'll ever know how much I think about you. It's not just your looks, but the way you make everything around you seem brighter. You're unaware of it, but your beauty is constantly on my mind, even when you're not in the room. You're so focused on the world around you that you don't see how many hearts you've captured along the way. Your looks have me thinking about you far more than I should, and yet I can't stop. I watch you as you go through your day, and I wonder if you'll ever realize the effect you have on people, on me. Your looks are just the beginning of what keeps me thinking about you long after you're gone. You think you're just another face in the crowd, but to me, you're unforgettable. It's the way you carry yourself, the way you smile without realizing how it lights up the room, You're always on my mind. There's something so captivating about how unaware you are of your own beauty. It's not just in your looks, but in the way you live, the way you breathe, and the way you make my heart race every time I see you. Your looks are just a part of the puzzle, a part that keeps me thinking about you even when I try not to. You don't know it, but every glance you give me stays with me for hours, sometimes days. You're unaware of how your beauty leaves me in awe every single time. It's not something you try to do, but it's the way you exist that has me constantly thinking about you. You carry yourself with such grace, completely unaware of how much you've taken over my thoughts. Your looks are just the beginning. It's everything about you that keeps me hooked. Every time I see you, I'm reminded of how effortlessly beautiful you are. You don't even realize the impact you have, but it's your unawareness that makes you even more stunning. It's in those moments when you think no one's looking that you're the most beautiful. You don't know it, but you've captured my thoughts, and I can't get you out of my mind.